It's Holistic Business Coach Gina Johnson here. Today, I want to talk about social media. I have to tell you, my two biggest things my clients come to me with is number one, what do I do next? Number two, what do I post on social media? So I'm going to talk a little bit about social media. So the first thing you want to think about with social media is, where are your ideal clients? Where are they hanging out? So are they hanging out on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, combination of the two? If it's Instagram and Facebook, that's pretty easy because you can connect the two. So if you post an Instagram story, it will automatically go to your business page story. Now you may be thinking, well, I have a business page, but it doesn't get me any buzz. Nobody goes there. I don't have that many followers. Do I really need it? The answer to that is yes. If someone is going to work with you, they're going to check you out. They are going to look up your website. They're going to look at your LinkedIn profile. They're going to look at your social media platforms, and they're absolutely going to look up your Facebook business page. It doesn't mean you need to spend all of your time there. It means you need to show up once or twice a week, post a little something, make sure it's relevant to them. So when they check you out, it's there. So getting back to your social media. So now you've figured out where your clients are, doing an ideal client avatar. The next thing you want to think about is, what keeps my ideal client up at night? So what is their pain point, right? What's the one problem that they wish they didn't have? If they could wave a magic wand, what would they pay someone to do for them? These are all great topics to talk about on your social media. Another one is, when they wake up in the morning, what's the first thing they think about? What's on their mind? Again, thinking about those pain points. Answer those questions. Hopefully your product or service will help them with those pain points, with those questions. Not even just about what you're posting, an individual post. Maybe it's an opt-in, and an opt-in is something that someone signs up for. I've talked about opt-ins many times. I believe I have a YouTube video up on opt-ins. And an opt-in is a cheat sheet, a list, a challenge, a survey, something that they're going to want to give you their email list for to get this PDF, to get this list. And it's going to change their life. It's going to excite them, and it's going to help them. Well, they want this list. They're going to give you their email. Now they're going to be on your list, and they're going to get this PDF. So what can you do? So let's just say, obviously I'm a business coach. So one of my opt-ins is 100 ways to market your business. So I have this list on my business page, my website. And so when someone lands there, whether they stay or they go, they may just sign up for that list. So now I can take this list of these 100 ways to market your business, and I can do a video on them. I can do a video on 100 topics, or I can do one simple social media post, go a little deeper, and then say, click the link in my bio to get the rest of the list. And I have someone do my social media, and they do that for me on a regular basis. And that is on Instagram, it's my Linktree. And a Linktree is free. And if it's free, it's for me, and it should be for you. So Linktree, you can do it on your Facebook. You can do it on your Instagram. It's linktree.com. It's very simple. Even I can update it, and I am not a tech person, I can tell you that. And this way, Instagram and Facebook allow you one link. And so most of the time, people will put their Facebook link there. But if you're someone who sells a product, you want to put your Etsy, you want to put your Facebook, you might want to put a Facebook group, you may have opt-ins, various things, programs, classes, workshops, your YouTube. So this way, Linktree allows you to put multiple URLs. And that way you can do a story, you can do a video, and you can just say, link in bio, and then they can get the rest of the list. So that's a little bit about an opt-in. Something else people are always looking for is, answer my questions. So when you have a discovery call with someone, obviously you should be listening 80% of the time and speaking 20% of the time. What are the questions they're asking you about your product, your service, your business? Most of the people watching this video will be a service-based business. So what are your clients asking you? How long, what does the program look like? How long do we work together? Answer those questions, but think about being results driven. So don't necessarily go too deep into the process of it because it's a little confusing. People are more focused on what is my life going to look like after. These are the things you want to talk about in social media. And if you're passionate about your business and you're living your purpose and you're in the right business, you can talk about this all day long, whether it's a video or whether it's just a simple social media post, answering these questions. And again, just focusing on that piece of what is my life going to look like after. People want something that's going to transform their life. What am I missing out on? What's going to happen to me if I don't buy this product or service, right? Is it going to cost me more money, more time, more effort? Like what's going to happen when I buy this? And the other thing when you're doing your social media, try to stay away from those stock photos. We have so much technology right now. We have everything at our fingertips. Videos are hot. Reels are hot. They're getting people to stop in their tracks. They want something that looks different, that looks unique, that gets you to stand out. When they're on their phone and they're scrolling, what's going to make them stop? What's going to make them read what it is? And thinking about something that's going to get their attention. Don't forget about the hashtags. So here's a quick little tutorial on hashtags. If it's on Facebook, it's a waste. Don't even bother because Facebook doesn't really look at the hashtags. If it's on LinkedIn, you can use 3 hashtags. And a tip with LinkedIn is you want to use a hashtag that they populate. So don't try to be creative on LinkedIn and come up with your own hashtags. Start typing in. So maybe it's women in business or businesswoman, and then pick one of the ones that populates because more eyes will actually see your post. So 3 posts on LinkedIn. If it's on Instagram or in Pinterest, you can use multiple hashtags. And you want to, if you're doing an Instagram story, when you check in the box where you type a title or a word, you can copy and paste as many as 20, 30 hashtags in there. You just kind of squish them down, scroll them to the bottom of the page and put a little GIF over them. And then people won't see the hashtags. Of course, unless you want to use one main hashtag that you want people to see. And you want to keep switching up these hashtags. Why? Because different people follow different hashtags. Yes, it's important for your people who follow you to see your posts and your stories, but you want to attract other people. The goal is to keep growing your following and your audience, because we don't want to put all our eggs in one basket, because somebody can come along and boom, steal our basket. And then what do we have? No eggs. So think about constantly growing your email list through social media, through posting opt-ins, through giving things away to people, adding value. Just continue to add value. So when you're trying to think about adding value, yes, sometimes it's fun, but asking people if they like chocolate or vanilla is really getting old. Unless you're selling smoothies, get a little more creative, solve those problems, help them in a fun, creative way. Because after all marketing is telling people what you do over and over and over again in a fun, creative way. So have fun with social media, because I'm here to tell you it's not going away. But be sure to embrace it, add value, think about the upcoming holidays that are coming up. And I like to tell people it's a 3-to-1 rule. So give, sell. So you want to constantly add value, and then maybe you can slip something in there and try to sell them something, because nobody wants to be sold to all the time. We've all have friends that sell direct sales products. Nothing against them, but it gets old when they're just trying to sell. We want to hear you. We want to see about you. People love behind the scenes. They love a little sneak peek of what your messy desks look like, right? What's hot. Reality TV has been so hot for years. Why? Because people want to peek. They want to look at your life. They want to see behind the scenes. They want to know you're a real person. Let them know you're a real person. Don't be afraid to share a little bit of you. If you follow me, you know I'm a former chef and I post food all the time, food pictures, food everything. cocktails, desserts, dinners, my dinner, other people's dinners. I post anything about food. A lot of times I share recipes because I love food. Although I don't do it professionally anymore, I love to eat. I love to cook. I love to share it. I love to entertain. That's part of me. That's part of my brand. So I share that. So it doesn't always have to be business, 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 because of course, if you're going to hire a business coach, you want to like them, you want to get to know them, and you want to resonate with them. So whatever your business is, don't be afraid to sprinkle a little bit of you into your social media, solve a problem, answer their questions, have fun, be creative. And if you're not into doing the reels where you point here and you point here, that's not my thing. Don't do them because it's going to come off looking fake and phony. So my last tip is just be you because everyone else is taken. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Oh, I should say one more tip. The last tip is you cannot do everything. If you despise social media and it is not for you and you are already spinning a bunch of plates, hire a virtual assistant. This is what they do. You just have to give them your message and then they will get it out there in a creative way. I can tell you, don't let them answer the messages because it really should be your voice on your platforms. So those are my final tips for the day. Get out there and have some fun. And remember, just be you.